Hello everyone, welcome to Fengshui and Neurographic Art, Part 5. In this part of the video, we are going to be talking about wealth corners or sectors of your home. So we start with the very first method that I'm going to teach you. So here is the hypothetical layout of your home, a home. Okay, so this first method I'm going to teach you for locating the wealth sector of your home is called the 45 degrees method. So how this method works is you stand at the main door of your apartment or your home and look approximately 45 degrees to the furthest corner of your home, which means you stand at the main door, you look around about 45 degrees to your right, to the furthest corner that you can see. Okay? That is going to be the wealth corner of your home. So this method is pretty easy because it's independent of the compass directions. So let's apply this method to a real life floor plan. Alright? So this is a hypothetical floor plan. So we go to a real floor plan. This floor plan is something I pulled out off the internet under the Creative Commons license. So here we go. We have the main door here. Look 45 degrees to the right. Okay, and you see a wall. Or that looks like a wall. And maybe that's a table. So either that corner or that corner of the wall that looks like a corner of a wall. So either one of these two areas is going to be the wealth corner of this home. Okay? As far as where's the exact wealth corner, I can't really tell just from this drawing. I would have to be physically in the location to be able to tell you whether which is the correct corner or if it's going to be somewhere else. Okay? For your case, if you're the one that's doing this, you will have to trust your intuition. Try it. Try both areas. Try this area for a month or two and see how it feels. And then try the other area and see how it feels. And if everything is okay, leave it. And if things are not going smoothly at home, change it to somewhere else or completely remove everything. Okay? It's really difficult to tell you what's wrong, but if you're just doing neurographic art and putting it up there really isn't much harm in doing that. If you're really doing feng shui, like, oh yeah, I'm going to put a symbol of prosperity in one of these corners and hope to be raking in the money later, I don't know if it'll work. You have to trust your intuition if there's any improvement in that aspect. Okay? So we look at another example here, which is a small, tiny apartment. Okay, this one's a little bit easier to tell because I can see all the furniture that's already in there very clearly. So that's the main door. Come in 45 degrees. That area looks like a really good place for a wealth symbol or your wealth neurographic art drawing to go. Alright? Now, remember it's 45 degrees. And if it's you can argue that it could be there, it could be just around the other corner that is facing the kitchen. You can try both. Again, like I said, use your intuition. Try one area and see how it goes. And if it's not going well, try the other area. And then if both areas aren't going well, you move it all together, try another method. Or don't do it at all. Okay? So the other method is the compass position method. Okay? We've talked about the compass position that looks like this, this grid. Now, there are 4 wealth areas depending on how you look at it. Okay, I would say there's 4. But there's like more like 2 areas. Okay? So the northwest. This northwest sector is the career sector. You energize your career sector, you do well in your career, you make more money, therefore you become more wealthy, and that's that. Okay? Now, the designated real prosperity wealth sector for the entire home is the southeast sector. The northwest sector benefits the breadwinner mostly and careers of everyone who lived in the house. Okay, now the southeast is all about the prosperity for the compass position method. Now, if you believe the saying that having health is wealth, then the east sector and the middle of the sector of the home are places where you should be harmonizing or energizing or both. Okay, with the northwest and southeast, they are confirmed areas of wealth, of, I would say, incoming wealth energy, so it will do you lots of good to harmonize and energize these 2 areas. If you believe in Feng Shui. Okay, now the 2 is east and middle. The east sector and the middle is more for health. And only if you believe in the saying, having health is having wealth. So how does it look like? So in this hypothetical floor plan, it will look kind of like this. So you will see the areas where you should harmonize or energize or both. So let's apply this to a actual floor plan of a home, which is going to be this one. Okay, now if you look at this floor plan, it's actually rectangular. So if you want to apply the entire grid onto this whole home, it's possible. Okay, because it seems pretty easy. But bear in mind that it's a compass direction, so you would have to make sure that the balcony is actually pointing north and the main door is actually facing south. Otherwise, you would have to rotate the image. Okay, let me go back to the previous. What I mean by rotate the image. Now, you see north-south as the defining center of this grid. Now, if your home is facing, say, northwest, okay, which means the window is facing northwest and the main door is facing south, okay, is in the south sector, the main door. So you just kind of rotate the grid by 1. So northwest would be in the upper middle, north would be in the right side, the right upper grid, and so on and so forth. Okay? So in this case, let's assume that the balcony is in the northern sector, but we're not going to do it anyways. Then bedroom 2 will be in the northwest sector, and the southeast sector, it's going to be the walk-in closet and the bathroom. So you don't want to energize the bedroom and you don't want to energize the bathroom. Very bad thing. So you shouldn't do that. But if it's otherwise, you would have to consult your own research and your own readings to do your own feng shui, because I'm already talking beyond what I initially planned to do. So it's beyond the scope of what I planned to do initially. So let's go back and do this instead. So if you do the living room, this is how it looks. Again, I'm assuming that north, the balcony is where north is. Okay? If it's south, then you have to flip the whole thing. You have to rotate it 180 degrees. You have to rotate the grid 180 degrees. Okay? Or if it's not north-south, if it's east-west facing, then you have to east-west is in the balcony is in the west and the main door is in the east. Then you have to rotate this 90 degrees. That is one of the complexities of the compass positional method. Ignore the top that says the 45 degrees method because I forgot to change it. It's actually the compass positional method. Okay? Same thing with this video. It's the compass positional method, not the 45 degrees method. So, in this picture, in this layout, I'm also assuming that it's north up and south bottom. So I've already taught you how to change the layout of the grid if it's not north-south orientation. Okay, so you can lay out the grid this way because this is a small apartment and it looks like when the main door opens in, it's one big room. So you can do it this way, or the other alternative is do it this way. Okay, again, we're talking about energies, so you have to use your intuition, like try it, harmonize it, energize it, try it, and see if everything at home is going smoothly. If not, change it. Okay? Change some things around until you feel satisfied. And then wait and see again. Okay? And if all's not going well, maybe you should remove it or something. Use your intuition. Try things out. But if it's only you're doing only neurographic drawing, you're not doing anything extra, like actually doing feng shui, then I don't think it's going to affect your life that much except to improve it. Okay? Because you're only hanging a drawing up. Of course, assuming that your drawing doesn't have chaotic elements in there. Okay? So with that, we come to the end of this video. And the next few videos that I will be following up with are going to be neurographic drawings. I will teach you how to draw things, quote unquote, power Neuroart to energize different sectors of your home. Okay? As far as I won't cover every single sector because there are repetitions somewhere. Okay, like for example, the mother and the father side, like the mother, father, son, and daughters, they're all like they're doing art for someone else. So I'll probably lump that all together and say, well, this is art for someone else. And then I'll probably teach you to do stuff like, okay, draw a drawing for wealth, for health, for luck, or spiritual growth, etc. Okay, so I will see you in the next video.